This is the general forecast reading for all star signs from the 13th to the 19th of June 2016. I'm going to start with your love and relationships and move on to the general forecast. Last week's reading asked that the cards told the story. This week's reading, I think each card applies to a certain section of people listening to this video. Some of you, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, it says. Some of you are going to be making a commitment, be it an engagement, be it moving in together, be it that you're finally going to declare to the world that you are an item, you are dating, or you're going to declare it to one another. So your relationships are now becoming more permanent on some level. Let's say it's a third, right? Another third of you are going to be discovering passion this week. In other words, you're going to perhaps meet somebody who makes you feel that way, or you've recently met somebody and you suddenly discover there's definite chemistry between the two of you, or you're in a long-term relationship and you're rekindling this. You're suddenly discovering that real passion for one another, that real love and commitment and enjoyment of one another again. Then the rest of you will discover you have romantic feelings for somebody this week. So it could be you meet somebody new and you discover you have romantic feelings for them. It could be someone that's been hanging around you for a while and you suddenly think, oh my goodness, I'm actually feeling something for this person. Or your long-term relationship is rekindling those romantic feelings. So I'd say overall there's a shift this week in relationships and partnerships. They're taking on a new energetic feel and a slightly vibrant feel too. It's as if the fog has drifted away and you're all seeing things with new eyes. And this is possibly because Neptune is going retrograde as well. This tends to remove that fog that one was under when you couldn't see things clearly. So I kind of think that's the kind of energy that is going to be in partnerships and relationships this week. On to your general forecast reading, the first card that comes up is the Knight of Pentacles. This card suggests that you know what you want and you actually know the steps to get there. And it could provide you with a lot of abundance in the material world. It takes measured steps to get there, and you know that it requires measured steps to get there. It requires a measured attitude and measured steps to manifest the abundance that you want. But the next card that comes up says, well, it's not a but card, it's a nice card, that you can actually make a wish come true by doing this. Something that you've really wanted for quite a while, perhaps in the bottom of your heart, or you've been working for it for a while. You sort of feel it's more tangible now. You can actually see it starting to manifest, or you can really clearly imagine it starting to manifest. But you know that it takes measured steps. There's no rushing this, and that it can be hugely abundant. And the final card that comes up says, this is the caveat. This is what you need to watch for. It's holding up the 2 cups and possibly can't even see what's in them, yet 3 have been spilt. Now there's a darkness about this card, and it's saying emotionally be very, very careful of getting drowned in other people's stuff, in other people's melodrama, in other people's nonsense, really. They drag your energy down, they drag you down, and that chance you have of manifesting something that you really, really want, of a wish coming true and of taking those measured steps, can be hampered by this and this alone. And this is feeling. So this is not, it's not a material, it's not a physical barrier to achieving your wish. It's your emotions that are going to get in your way. And they're not even going to be your own. They're going to be someone else's stuff that is darkening your horizon and taking your eye off the ball as such. And making you forget that magic can happen, that wishes can be fulfilled. So that's the only thing to watch for this week, right? Don't get bogged down by other people's stuff, their emotional whatever, melodrama, whatever it is. Because the guidance cards that comes up, the first one says, you are adapting yourself to the people around you. You are taking on their mannerisms, you are taking on their belief systems even, you're adapting so that you fit in very nicely with them. But you might be taking this a bit too far, because then the vulnerability card comes up and that says you need to be yourself. You need to be authentic and honest and show the world who you really are. And there's always vulnerability to that. Well, we feel vulnerable about that. We feel as if we show the world who we really are, too, we won't fit in, like that first card says, or we won't match up to people's expectations. We won't be the people they want us to be. And this card is saying, Meadow Vulnerability card is saying, be who you are. Show the world who you genuinely are. That is your way forward. Do not try and adapt yourself too much to fit in with what other people want you to be. You know what? The other important part of this is it's not just about what other people want you to be. It's what you think other people want you to be as well. And therein lies a whole different landscape that needs to be looked at. Rather just be really who you are. Show the world who you are, these cards are saying this week. Right, so that is your reading from the 13th to the 19th of June 2016. If you would like a personal reading, please contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching this.